Mike Coppinger is reporting that Danny Jacobs, I think his manager, told him that Danny Jacobs is going to move up to 168. And then possibly he wants to come back to 160 and target in 2020 Gennady Golovkin. We know that won't happen in the rematch. And he's finally said Jermall Charlo, or his team finally mentioned Jermall Charlo's name as a potential opponent. But let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. We're in the building. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And like I said, it will come to this. And not necessarily to be the hitman for Canelo Alvarez right now, because obviously Canelo's was stripped of the WBC title. And they kind of put a facade, put some window dressing to make it not, make it a comfortable strippage. And he didn't look bad in the public opinion. And I'll get to Canelo in another video, all right? But I knew Danny Jacobs was going to do this. Real talk, I knew he was going to do this. All right? At the end of the day, you call out Jermall Charlo when you got nothing to gain. And now, on the zone, Danny Jacobs, and I'll link that source in the description, that tweet in the description. Danny Jacobs had nothing to gain on the zone. He signed a 3-fight deal. He fought Canelo. He'll fight a fight at 168. He might get a shot at Callum Smith. Probably won't. He waiting around for Canelo. He won't try to unify with nobody else, maybe Billy Joe Saunders at 68. But I told people, when they came face to face, and people say, "Oh, Danny Jacobs punked him," see, if you actually watch the video with no sound, it appears to be so. But if you watch it with the sound, all you hear is Jermall Charlo. He not, I don't know if he high or he just like, I'm tired, gelling. He cool as calm. He didn't need to get out of character, because usually Jermall Charlo ain't the one to get out of character. That's Jermall. Okay, he the one that's all eccentric. He got a lot of electricity, just a lot of energy. You know what I'm saying? And he just wound up. Jermall not like that, and I think they mixed him up. Well, he wasn't like he was before. Well, that's his brother. But one thing I remember about that altercation, I think it was at the Barclays Center, was Danny Jacobs said, I'm touching M's, I'm touching M's. But before that, Jermall was like, all right, we fight a week apart, because Hugo Centennial Jr., he suffered a rib injury, and they pushed the fight back to April. And Danny Jacobs was fighting the following week at the Barclays Center. So Jermall was like, okay, we got the same manager. You know what? You drop your opponent, I drop my opponent, we fight. Danny Jacobs said, no, I'm touching M's. I'm touching M's. He just kept talking about, I'm touching M's, I'm touching M's. And everybody else's opinion about the interview was, oh, he punked Jermall Charlo. Now, the whole thing about it is they don't listen. And at the end of the day, people want to root for what they want to root for. That's just what it is. But the fact of the matter is, Jermall Charlo is about to be in position. He got the WBC belt. If Derevchenko come out with the IBF versus Kamil Zamat, I think that's going to be the fight to make. He can get 2 belts by the time Danny Jacobs, fight him. Now Danny Jacobs want to come back and fight me when I was on my way up and I wanted a shot and I wanted to make a name, and it made sense. You was fighting Saluki, and I was wanting to drop my opponent. We could have fought each other. You didn't want to help me out. Now I'm in a position of power where I got the WBC and I perhaps can have the IBF, and you want me to do what Scar didn't do for Mufasa? You want me to help you up and give you an opportunity? Now, to this point, most people think Jermall, had a bad album versus Brandon Adams. People think Danny Jacobs would beat him. I don't really care at this point what you think about the fight, right? My whole point is, but public perception, because Jermall Charlo ain't liked. I don't like him. Or I really don't care for the Charlo twins. You know what I'm saying? It's a popularity contest. Oh, why he ducking Danny? But when Danny Jacobs, when he wanted the chance versus Danny Jacobs wasn't extending the olive branch. Now I'm up a belt, a real belt. Now I know a little IBF you had that you got that was vacant that you didn't even deserve to get, because you didn't fight for it the first time versus Triple G, because you didn't make the rehydration. But now I'm supposed to turn the other cheek. Now I'm supposed to turn the other way and give you an opportunity you ain't give me. Shit, if I'm Jermall Charlo, nah, you gotta become a mandatory. You gotta work your way up. You know, it's this different than some situations. Cause you can give me a chance, and I'm a brother like you, and all you talk about, if I'm touching him, now I'm in a position of power, I wouldn't look his way. You gotta be a mandatory. You gotta work your way up. Because when I was working my way up, when the zone, if I'm Jermall Charlo, when the zone had all the power, Canelo didn't want to fight me. Triple G didn't want to fight me. Demetrius Andrade, before he got over there, didn't want to fight me. Now y'all niggas got to see me. Now y'all got to see me. I'm not doing no favors. I'm not giving no discounts. You cut the check. If you want me to come to the zone, I need 12 and a half or better. Not 12, not 11.5, not 11, not 10.5, not 10, not 9.5, not ownership, not a 10-fight deal. No, I want my 12.5 or better in a 1-fight deal to come fight one of them jokers on there. Demetrius or Danny Jacobs. Don't even ask me about Triple G. I don't want to fight him. Now, I told y'all I would come to this. Now Danny Jacobs want to fight. Now watch, he gonna get a little tune up at 69, and if he can feel like he can make one, he gonna start pressing Charlo. What should I tell you? After this 3-fight deal up, for real, he gonna, or the last fight of the zone, they gonna try to get him fight Charlo, or if he get out the zone and then go back to PBC, he gonna try to run down on Charlo if he move up, or come back down to 60 and call Charlo. Well, yeah, what's up, Charlo? You been ducking me. If I'm Charlo, I walk away from him. I wouldn't even say nothing to him. They can call me a punk, a coward. I go right back to that video. That's all I say. You drop my opponent, I drop your. No, I'm touching him. That's all you need to show. Just put the audio. I wouldn't help Danny Jacobs out of no. You don't make a deal with the devil and then try to come back and renege and tell God, hey, can you fix this through all power? You say you can fix anything. I ain't fixing that. But they always asking the black fighter, the true black fighter, the fighter that's with Al, the down-to-earth brother, the soul brother. They always ask the soul brother to turn the other cheek. You want to reference biblical Bibles and the Quran and whatever else. They always want to push that Christianity biblical. So I ain't turning the other cheek on nobody. Do unto others as they do unto you. You know, I want to give this dude a shot. And I told y'all he was gonna come back with his hand out, with his bowl, looking for a handout. To the soup kitchen looking for a bowl of soup. I'm Jermall Charlo. No, you gotta work your way up. You become the mandatory, then I move up. And that's how it is. Everybody, when you on your way up, don't nobody want to give you an opportunity. Don't nobody want to give you a shortcut in life. But when you up, when you up and you balling, everybody look for you to give a handout. Then when you don't give them a handout, when the very same people on your way up turned your head, knocked your hand down, they probably balling, Chargers, ton of money, wouldn't even take you around the corner, wouldn't even plug you in with the plug or plug you in with the job, nothing like that. But when you up, they want you to treat them different. Oh, you know what? Well, nah. You gonna have the same struggle I had. The same people that shun you on your way up. It's the same people you gonna need on your way down sometimes. You know what I'm saying? When you on your way, when you going up, when you down, matter of fact, when you down and people up, they don't want to help you. I ain't helping none of you. I ain't helping nobody. Don't get to preaching that loyalty stuff. And I'm Jermall. I don't care if he come back to Al. I don't care if Al come with a sweet deal. No, he gonna earn his. He gonna earn his because he could have gave me a shot. Him and Eddie Hearn. Oh no, he ain't on the agenda. Nah. Nope. I don't care. Cancer, whatever you got going on, your kid, your family. You need this last shot to feed your kids. Fuck you. Because when I needed it and I was desperate, if I'm Jermall Charlo, I wouldn't fight you at all. And if I did, you gotta fight my brother. Squeeze down to fight my brother. But hey, Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, and video requests. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think about the video. I sourced the source in the description one time for the one time Goodfellas Sports TV. We go.